Authenticity by no means means perfection. It also doesn't mean everything is right and good and true and everything is working out. No, I just want to make sure I clear that at the outset as I wind up this week with this video and talk a little bit about the authenticity of struggle. Because when we start something new, we struggle with it. We pay our dues, we learn, we fumble, we take 2 steps back, 1 step forward. And all of that brings to us face to face with our authentic selves. Because when we're angry, we are frustrated, we are dejected, we are kind of lied to sometimes. All of that causes us to feel emotions that are authentic, and it is important to acknowledge them. And what better way to learn about my own authenticity than in my own struggle and journey as a small businesswoman? I launched my practice a year ago. I can tell you very honestly, it is not easy being a life coach because people are not, one, aware what a life coach does. They think it's therapy. It's not. They also are not always comfortable sharing things about their life with a person who's not a medical practitioner, because I'm not. Thirdly, and most importantly, life coaches make you do the work, and people don't want to do that. It's so much easier if it's prescriptive. So having said that, I still love this area of this profession, and I'm wanting and hoping and wishing that it'll catch on more and more as people will learn more about what a life coach is. And it'll obviously help me as a person in my practice. But that's not the point. The point is, when we start something new, we seek help. It is humble, it's authentic, it is important to go out there and seek help. And I have done that multiple times, and people have reciprocated so kindly. They've even done so even without my asking. But the pain point becomes when you know that somebody or there are entities who will not help you no matter what. They will not go out of the way to make something happen for you just because you're new at the game, right? There are established cliques, there are established scenarios where you probably won't fit in, and you won't, it'll be harder to bring you in. And so they either avoid you completely, or they, or people just don't, they're not willing to help. So I face this with maybe 6 or 7 individual entities who I wrote to, presented, gave my details. Not a single person wrote back. Now, for every 6 people who didn't, there were 16 who were willing to listen. So nothing against the 6, right? That's their thing. It's up to them. That doesn't determine who I am, and they never will. But the point of this conversation is struggles are real. Acknowledging the struggle is real. And knowing that you can rise from that and how you do it is what will define your authenticity. And for me, how you hear these stories where people say, there were times where nothing happened, nothing worked out. I fell 1,000,000 times before I could rise. That falling of 1,000,000 times is the phase where I'm at right now. And that is helping me define and clarify my goal even more than I thought possible. And so while success looks wonderful, support looks great, all the memes in the world of women being their best friend and whatnot, those look amazing. Not always true. Not always true. But there are people who prove you wrong. I mean, no, they don't prove you wrong, but there are people who go out of the way to help. And so you focus more on that, and to the rest you say, you know what, to each their own. If that kind of behavior defines their authenticity, well, more power to them. But it also makes you realize what you never want to be, and what you don't want to look like, and what you wish people never thought about you. So it's an interesting journey. This was a very honest post, a very authentic post. And yes, I am somebody who will say it like it is, because I'm not about being nice. I never was. Have a good one.